Tume ya Kitaifa ya Usawa wa Jinsia na Haki za Wote NGEC imeanzisha utafiti wa kitaifa ili kutathmini hali ya elimu ya wasichana katika jamii za wachache na zilizotengwa. Utafiti huu unalenga kubaini vizingiti na fursa zinazochangia au kuathiri usajili, udumishaji, uhamaji na matokeo ya kujifunza kwa wasichana. Akizungumza wakati alipozuru kuongoza kamati hiyo, mwenyekiti wake Rehema Jaldesa anasema wakati huu wanafunzi wakiwa wamerejea shuleni katika muhula wa tatu ni jukumu lao kisha kuwa wanafunzi wanapata masomo kwa usawa, hususan watoto wa kike.
I want to appreciate the director once again because she has shared with us some of the challenges that will form part of our research finding and also will support us to do an advisory to the President and to the Ministry of Education. Key amongst the issues that she shared with us is the teacher ratios, especially in the rural setup where we are not able to take female teachers due to situation in those areas, like some schools do not have water in the schools. No electricity, insecurity in many places. So the girl child do not get mentors in female leaders. And also she mentioned the need to have a low-cost boarding facilities. And she has shared a very practical example where parents from these far-flung areas will bring their children to schools in Isiolo. And since they do not have homes here, they are accommodated in a very small rooms in groups of 2, 3, 4, and then they go to day schools. This lack of parental guidelines exposes the young girls to other activities, including early pregnancies. So we will form whatever opinion that you shared with us, perspective, as part of our policy contribution to the Ministry of Education.
Isiolo ikiwa ni mojawapo wa kaunti 19 ambazo tume hiyo inafanya ukaguzi na kutathmini hali ya masomo. Bi Rehema anasema kuwa watakuwa wakizuru shule ambazo ziko katika wadi 9 hapa Isiolo.
With my team, I am leading staff from National Gender to the county of Isiolo, and my other commissioners, the CEO, the Director Corporate Service, Director Program are in other 19 counties. And I will tell you why we are all over. So briefly, I will read for you why we are in Isiolo County and 19 other counties. A nationwide study on the status of girls' education in minority and marginalized community. Our goal is to generate a concrete evidence on the barriers and opportunities shaping girls' enrollment, retention, transition, and learning outcome. This evidence will inform policy, guide resource allocation, and strengthen practical action in both national and county levels so that every child, especially the girl child, has an equal opportunity to learn and to thrive. Although our director here is also concerned about the boy child, which also as a commission we are concerned. So for today we are undertaking the study on a girl child, but very soon we will also embark on a study affecting the education of a boy child. The study comes at a critical moment. Schools have reopened for third term, a decisive period for candidates preparing to sit for their national exam. The Commission calls on the Ministry of Education to ensure learning is uninterrupted and that pupils are adequately supported in the final stretch. We emphasize the need to full resourcing of capitation so that school can provide a stable, safe, and dignified environment for learners. We know that when schools are underfunded, it is the girls who often bear the brunt through absenteeism, early dropout, or poor preparations. This is why investing in education is not only about classrooms and textbook, but about protecting the promise of equality enshrined in our Constitution. The Commissions value the cooperation of county government, teachers, parents, and community in this work. Together, we can overcome the cultural, social, and structural barriers that keeps girls out of school and ensure that all children, regardless of who they are or where they come from, can realize their full potential through education. So to support this statement, my team will be touring schools in about 9 wards, from Chairab, Chari, Siricho, Garbatula, Kina, Oldonyiro, Burat, Ngaramara, and Bulapesa. So they will physically go to all schools and do the research to understand what is it that we can do to ensure that our girls have an opportunity to go to school. For those who have dropped out of the schools, what can we do to ensure them that they're integrated back into the schools?
Ni kauli ambayo imeungwa mkono na Mugo ambaye ni msimamizi wa elimu katika jimbo hili la Isiolo, ambapo anasema serikali itafanya kila iwezalo kuhakikisha wanaboresha masomo ya wanafunzi sio tu jimbo la Isiolo bali katika sehemu kame, huku akitaja kuwa upatikanaji wa elimu bila malipo umechangia idadi kubwa ya wanafunzi shuleni na kuahidi kuboresha madarasa ya gredi ya 10 katika jimbo la Isiolo.
As this is happening everywhere, I want to appreciate even the initiatives by the ministry, because free day secondary and free primary education are some of the strategies and policy issues that have been implemented by the ministry, which have seen the rise of the number of girls in our institutions in such areas, and also they have helped to retain our children in our schools until completion. The ministry is also on top gear preparing for senior school, and I want to assure you, just as the way we transitioned grade 9 seamlessly, we are also going to do the same next year in grade 10 at senior school, and we are fully prepared, and the ministry is doing everything possible to make sure that we have done it even in these ASAL counties. Entry and re-entry policy of the girls who have dropped out of school has been implemented. We have been able to mop them out in the villages, and we are going to do the same and bring them back to school. I want to call upon all the partners in the education space, both the state and non-state actors, to join hands with us and your commission so that we are able to put the education of girls where it is supposed to be across Kenya.
Nikiripotia Kamachu TV, itaripota 001 Wachombi Kamachu.